What's up, everybody? Another week of the committee, hosted by G. I got C, I got Trap, and I got E. And
Going on.
Eric already brought up he got something to say, so we're gonna see how this kind of rolls out here. Um, we prepping ourselves. All right, go ahead,
Nah.
E.
This really just was a question for for y'all, but I'll share it with the public. My daughter just got married Friday. Uh, and she informed my wife that she had taken her last birth control pill. So she's really anxious to get into being a mother. So I'm proud of her. But my question to y'all is I need to come up with a name. I don't think I can be called grandpapa. I ain't that old yet.
Oh,
hmm
So I
so
wanted to get the advice for some of my fellas since y'all ain't got to this stage yet. So what
Yeah, I
y'all
can't
man,
think?
help.
you say
My
Papa
my
E.
uh my father-in-law is called Papa. So I know just by hearing everybody say Papa, that's probably what they'll call him.
Huh.
So I don't know. My sister-in-law suggested G-Paw, but that seemed like a
So,
lot to
That's
say.
no.
so, so, yeah, G-pop works. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't never had this thought before, so you that's about the best I got. I mean, I don't want to think about it for quite some time for
I
me,
Yeah,
know,
but
right? You got a
y'all
minute.
got a few years, so
at least for another 10, at least. So, yeah, um, it's about the best I got right there, G-pop. I
Yeah.
said,
G-Pop.
I got G-Pop. I got G-Pop because
I said,
my
or you can
my
go
kid asked me the same
E-pop,
question. G-Pop.
E-pop,
Oh,
bro.
E-Pop.
What's wrong with
E-Pop. E-Pop.
Yeah,
Pop.
that's what I was
E-pop?
saying. Like Papa E, Papa E.
Who
Mm.
does? No,
Well,
Look at your
Pop
face.
sounds old.
I'm still in my early 30s, dog.
You don't look like it. We
So
need to take on
you still
Lies.
gonna be a grandpa.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
don't
It
that,
matter
don't,
that's
it don't matter.
how
You
old
30
you
if
are.
you 50.
oh,
It ain't gonna
yeah,
change.
what you look like, what you feel like ain't the same.
Hmm.
You look old.
What y'all fellas got in store for? You older than me, ain't you?
I'm not. I'm not.
I got you, but like a week.
I'm about
Yeah.
to say, ain't you the
Ooh.
old man on the ain't you the old man in the group?
No.
Not Travis the
Mm.
older.
Yeah.
Trap the old
Travis the
man?
older.
And
Yeah.
Trap
Yeah.
the youngest looking one, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all just like
Yeah.
you just talking about this. I could this all I look like I'm in my 20s.
Because Trap keep his beard off. He got all that gray. He know he got the
Yeah.
gray, that's why he don't keep it.
Right. Exactly.
Hey, so while we talking about what we talking about, why? I got a whole lot going on in my head today. Well, today
What
was
you
a
got,
day.
Trap? See, let's go.
It's just so
Bring it
much
out.
now. I just watched the footage from what is the boy name? James Pierce Jr.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo.
Like I
Yeah.
just watched that. Hold on one second, man. Never mind. I just watched that. And that's why they tell us to not have sex before marriage. Like so before now, all right, I didn't understand what that meant. But now, more than ever, I do. There are instances in the Bible where it mess you up.
You think it's
And,
over for it?
huh?
You think it's over for it? Cause I know the Falcons gonna cut it. You think it's over
So
for it?
so no, I don't know. I don't know.
You think it's over
I
for the
think
trap?
wait.
I think it's gonna be over for him for a while because you know that the NFL has a zero tolerance policy when it
Yeah.
comes to domestic violence. So he's gonna have a long road back to redemption. I can see him being cut by the Falcons and then another team not touching him for at least another 2 years. And then he's gonna have to make his way back onto a roster. Now keep in mind, this boy did not have a clean background coming out of
Record
Tennessee.
anyway. Yeah.
He was
Yep.
a
Yep.
troublemaker there too as well. So these are the things that are following him around. So he's
The
gonna
Man,
have
the
to
only
only
he's gonna
thing,
have to prove.
they didn't following them. They not
only,
following them.
yeah, only thing gonna
He
help
putting
him.
him. He putting
They in
himself in.
front of
Yeah,
him.
So
yeah.
they
He
are
just gonna
who
say
he
his mental
it
health.
is who he is. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
who he
Yeah,
is.
you're right.
It's in his DNA.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's gonna have a long road back to redemption. He's gonna have to do a whole lot of stuff.
he's gonna become the spokesman for mental health. That's the only thing
Yeah.
gonna help him
He-
get back. What you think, G?
Something.
What
It's
you
one
think,
of them
G? You think
things, man. It's just because, like Trav said, his track record hasn't been good at all. Like that's why it was
yeah.
surprising that the Falcons did take him. But on top of that, a lot of people are saying that Raheem Morris and Fontenot, they kind of kept him under their wing, and kind of like that's why we haven't heard nothing this past year on any kind of issues with him having, anger management, fighting, none of that stuff that he was known for at Tennessee and even in high school. So I don't know if because he lost that umbrella of mentorship and that umbrella of older men watching out for him and kind of giving them that little quick little, hey, young buck, now you don't need to do that, or you need to do this, that type of thing. Because you look how fast it turned.
Dude,
Bro, he was just at the awards
Thursday.
ceremony less than 24 hours earlier. And then all of
Yeah.
a sudden, he jumps on a plane to do all that premeditated. I'm like, bro, like, come on,
Did he
man.
hurt her,
So I'm
Corey?
with
Is she
Trap.
hurt?
I don't know.
he's probably scared.
They didn't really say that part. They said that he prevented her from reporting to the police,
With his
but they didn't say
vehicle.
anything about actual physical violence.
Well, he
Yeah,
hit
they
he hit her
he
car
got
with her his car.
yeah.
Yeah,
He got
he ran
guns
into
drawn
her.
on him. That's the crazy part. They said that like eight police officers put guns on him. So they could have shot
Bruh,
him.
seven
That's not
officers.
crazy. That's not
And he hit a
crazy.
dude.
Yeah,
That's normal.
and he hit somebody. So they could have killed him.
But that's normal. You said crazy. That's normal. Like I mean, boy, they
Honestly,
drew down shit.
I think him getting back into the league is going to be the least of his problems. Like he got to deal with the repercussion when
Yeah.
it comes to whether or not he's going to do jail time.
Yeah, he finna do
Uh-huh.
about 3 years that they reject him. They say he
Exactly.
got 5 felonies and a misdemeanor.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a minute. I mean, you look what happened to Ray Rice. He had the one domestic and it was pretty bad. And you ain't
Mhm.
never seen him in the league afterwards.
No.
Dog,
He
the
was
crazy
only
part,
in the league.
check this out, G. She's in the WNBA. He just made it to the league, and she trying to leave. That's saying a lot.
Mm.
It ain't like she in it for the money. She trying to get out the situation, and he finna get
Bruh, they've
paid.
been
So
I guess they've been in a relationship for like 3 years. So he was
yeah,
still in college when they started out. So yeah, he definitely definitely wasn't in it for the money at the time. And she's one they like kind of like they stars. She one they known names in the WNBA too. So
yeah.
he that dude we ain't gonna see much of him. We gonna hear a lot about him for at least for the next couple months to 6 months, but after that it's gonna be like Young Buck at the Raiders.
Henry
The
Ruggs.
one with that
Here,
who?
Ruggs.
Yeah, Henry
he
Ruggs.
about to come back though,
So,
ain't
he about to come back. Somebody gonna give him an opportunity, but he went to jail for how long? 2, 3 years?
he? Yeah, and about
Yeah, like 2 or 3 years. So
Hey fellas, y'all leave the coochie.
oh yeah.
No.
Wait,
No. Just
wait
if it's
until
that good,
Corey,
if it's that good, don't mess with it. No.
man, Corey, you know cats been throwing their lives away like this, so this ain't
what?
nothing new. You should be surprised. Nigga done killed
Hey,
themselves by the woman,
So we
killed
just
somebody else by the woman, so
so
this
what
ain't
so
nothing
what
new.
we gonna do is condone and justify the behavior. That's what
no,
we
Yeah,
that's
gonna
not
do.
what I'm
condoning
saying at
nothing.
all.
But we're
I'm
not
not gonna go
I'm
make
surprised.
not
it
We're
the,
work.
not shook.
but I'm not finna give up the best thing that has ever happened to the world and me,
If
all
you,
because some
if
folks can't handle it. No.
yeah,
Keep it in you keep it in your pants if you can't handle it. I'm gonna do what I do.
N-
Nah, man.
I'm married.
Now, Ray, this ain't what you want.
I'm married.
Now, Ray, this ain't what you want. He had an
Rick
option.
Rick James tried to tell y'all.
It ain't for everybody.
Now, Ray,
Oh
what he
my
say, Ray?
God.
This ain't
Yo.
weed. This ain't weed, Ray.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
This ain't weed, Ray.
What?
Read the
Light change,
disclosure.
red light, right?
That is crazy.
Hey, so see, before you came on, I was telling them we was talking about these dang these messages in our chat that he be sending out all the time that you can't read.
Mm.
He said that
Hey,
I can't read. Yeah, I have
hey,
no idea.
be glad you can't read it because you
Yeah.
see my responses.
You ain't got Facebook, Corey?
Nah, man. Nah.
The
He
last
be
one.
having us questioning his thought processes a lot.
It's a
The
good one
last
too.
one was something else.
This dude said, bruh, is you special?
All right, so here's the synopsis of the last one. See,
Yeah,
and let me know
please
what you
share.
think. All right. So what it is there's some immigrants. They get stopped at the border between the U.S. and Mexico. They stopped at the border. Somebody's asking them, "Hey, where you from?" He's like, "Oh, we from Pakistan. Oh, we from India." And it was like, "Well, how you get here?" "We walked." And then it's like, yo. So there's this theory that they came from the Grand Canyon through some kind of like deep valleys or caves from Afghanistan, Pakistan to reach the U.S. border. You know, because the Grand Canyon is actually already in the U.S., so they walked all the way through the U.S. down to the border
Through the
to
Grand
get
Canyon.
stopped by the peoples that was already done. So, what you think? You think that's
What
possible that they could have came
was
through a
that
cave?
Facebook, y'all? Was that Facebook or was that YouTube?
That was Facebook.
That
That
was
was a
Facebook.
Facebook one.
Can you see the YouTube, Corey?
Yeah, I can see the YouTube, but if it was sent through, if it was sent through Facebook, I can't see it.
Okay.
So everything sent through Facebook, I don't even try to. I just get a kick out of the comments.
So yeah, that was one. And like I stopped watching after they said they came from the Grand Canyon. I'm
You
like,
gotta watch all
you
of
already
them, man.
I ain't even watch all of it. I was just like, yeah, I ain't watching all
That's saying
this.
you can't start halfway, cause you gotta watch all of it to get a clarity on everything. Cause
The other one was the one where they spending hundreds of billions of dollars building these deep
oh yeah,
underground cities that span the United States in case of I don't know something. Something like
that,
the rich
that,
people are trying to create their own society or something like that.
the
And the very first image in it is like the entryway to Cheyenne Mountain in Wyoming, which is a military base that was built in the 60s. And then every image after that's like these computer generated CGI things from like all the end of the world movies. So it just keeps going. I'm like, come on.
see,
Yeah,
you don't
But
be
he
watching
already
them all
said
the way
why he
too.
sent it.
I just be sending them
He
for content, pretty
he's
much.
yeah. He said for to invoke thought.
Just
yeah.
for a little content. Thought it was something neat for somebody to come up with something stupid like that. Out of all the things you can come up with.
All right, well, we're gonna segue this into one thing about posting crazy shit. I mean stuff without watching it all the way to the end.
We gotta watch it all the way
Ain't that
too, cuz.
right? Ain't that right? Y'all think that was by accident?
No, no. Nothing that he does is an accident.
Exactly.
What you talking about?
Exactly.
The telemessage for y'all for me to send it to y'all?
No, I'm talking about that dog whistle from 47.
Well, he said
Oh.
he was he was the king of the jungle and Lion King, and the
Mhm.
characters were supposed to be Democrats. But it just so happened to be Michelle and Barack as apes running through the jungle or gorillas or something like that.
It's a video.
I
It's
sent
a
it in
yeah.
our
It's
chat.
AI. It's AI video.
He shared it or he made it.
He
He
shared it.
shared it.
He shared it.
He
He
I
shared it
don't
on
even
his
know if
True
he shared
Social.
it. I don't know
shared it.
if it's AI generated. If it's AI,
It's a meme.
yeah.
It's a little
So,
meme thing.
but where did it come from?
Oh, some other True Social post, one of his little social media thing.
Mm-hmm.
He reshared it. But here's the thing. This is why I don't think it's really either he too damn prideful or he doing too high on his ego. But he had the opportunity to kind of clean it up. It's like, hey, I apologize. This was something that wasn't meant to be there. Nah, he doubled down and said, I ain't do nothing wrong.
So there's so many people that are supporters of his movement that we sometimes see it as entertainment, right? But there are people that are supporting him that are living this life. You follow what I'm saying? Like for us, Eric love him because of the entertainment that he brings and the we find entertainment. I don't even want to say it's funny, but we find it entertaining, right? But there are supporters that back him, that support him, that eat, sleep, shit,
Breathe. Yeah.
breathe him, and that live this life that he's projecting. So
Uh-huh.
so to me, I would never expect him to humanely do the right thing. Like I would never expect it because it's
Track
who
record.
he is.
Yeah. What he's
It's
done.
who
Yeah.
he is, and there are people that get a rise, for the lack of a better term, out of the things that he do, the things that he say. So he lives for that.
Uh-huh.
So
He's an entertainer.
yeah, he would
He's just
never do that because somewhere was
somebody was like,
yeah,
that guy. Yeah, look what he did. That's
yeah,
great. That's what he's supposed to do. Nah.
yeah.
Nah, I get you. I
Um,
know exactly what you're saying, see. And like you said, it's like he's always gonna be a showman regardless of what the content he's trying to show. Like he doesn't care how ridiculous some people will think it is. He doesn't care how untruthful it is. As long as somebody finds it entertaining or somebody agrees to it, he's gonna go all in and not care any repercussions that come along with it.
yeah,
But yeah, I just want to get y'all's thoughts on that because, like I said, he had multiple opportunities to kind of like draw it back if it was truly a mistake. You know, they threw a staffer under the bus, but they didn't name the staffer. Some other mess. I mean, there was like 3 different explanations within like 6 hours after it kept getting worse, and then he finally took it down. Um, after people started going all crazy about it, and even folks on his side of the aisle started being like, "Yo, hold up now." Like you really trying to push these limits. So, but yeah, we'll see more to come because the I guess some new news done dropped is instead of like 3,000 something times his name was in them files, boy, they done found his name in them over 1 million times in the fully redacted. So the committee has finally got to look at all the files, and they said his name's in there over 1 million times. And folks is clowning. They said, yo, so this ain't Epstein's files anymore. These might as well be the Trump files.
It's gonna go
'Cause
away.
why's your name in it that much
Man, I'm gonna tell you,
out of
G,
all these things?
it's so hard. It's so hard. We talked about this couple weeks ago. Faith and humanity, right? It's so hard to find the words, the action to have faith in humanity right now, man. Like this stuff just gonna go away. Like everything else that he's done, it just goes away. The people from January 6th have gone away. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, they
he
just put on uniforms.
like
That's what they did.
they're going away. So it's like this we can make a big deal out of it as much as we want to. They gonna find a way for it to go away. All those charges that he was facing with Fannie Lewis and like they went away. All these felonies that he's supposed to have, they where they at? The president of the United States is a flipping felon, bro. Like, so it's so for me. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's depressing. It's deflating. Like it is sad, man. That
We're here.
man, like
Like we're
kind of
here. This is where we at.
still, like we're
Now
still.
see, to move this to something else. How do you feel about the Bad Bunny performance and the reactions to it?
I hadn't looked at any reaction.
You haven't watched it at all?
I haven't
How about
watched any reactions.
okay?
I don't have an issue with the performance because I couldn't understand any of it. I don't have an issue.
Yeah.
I don't know what he said. All I know he said was the only thing bigger than hate is love. That's it. That's it. And he spiked the football. That's all I got.
He got a God bless America in there.
You know,
That how rap music sound to some people.
I would agree to that. I would
So,
agree to that.
so either way, that's what I'm saying, man. You can't please everybody. Somebody gonna always be disappointed.
I agree. I agree with Eric.
I
Like
mean, there's
no,
nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do, man. There's a lot of Mexicans over here. They thought they was doing something during these times, and people, you can't please people, man.
yeah,
There's nothing you can do about it.
I think I love music too much to allow myself to be divisive by something that I love. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not entertaining the shenanigan of the response to the performance. Because music is a universal language, you know, and it brings people together. Music is probably the only thing that brings people together. You know, there's no politics in music. You know,
Yeah.
hip hop being the most influential culture since the 1900s. You know,
So here, let's look at it this way, though. See, all right. So for these past couple years, the performance has been kind of like a cultural introduction for folks, right?
Mhm.
It's like, hey, there's symbolism in these performances. This past year's Kendrick's was symbolism, and folks didn't understand that. Bad Bunny's performance was all symbolism. There was a lot of symbolism about the Puerto Rican culture and kind of what they went through throughout the whole performance, right? And people complaining, the folks are complaining is like, well, I couldn't understand it. I didn't know what was going on. Think back. Let's see. Shakira and J Lo's performance was like a cultural thing. They did a whole thing with Brazil. Can you think back at a Super Bowl performance that was performed by the preferred, I guess, performers for some of these folks that had any kind of cultural anything other than just them singing their songs?
Did Ricky Martin do the Super Bowl one year?
He might have been a guest on there. I don't know
He
if
was a
he did
guest.
the whole Super Bowl.
No,
I could be
he
wrong.
didn't.
I could be wrong, but I thought he did something.
And so I can't think of one. And so even when Rihanna did it, she represented her heritage of Barbados and all that. Everybody has a story that they picked for the Super Bowl to kind of introduce these new cultures, introduce these traditions, they introduce how they grew up and how their islands and how their places were. If you were to put, and then I don't want people getting pissed off at me or anything else, that you can't put a white performer up there to tell a story about their culture.
Yes, you can.
What's the culture though?
The culture is the
If you go
the
country, you know who invented country.
so what I'm saying is there
Yeah.
to your point.
Yeah.
I completely understand the point.
Yeah.
There's an identity that country music
Has
uses
attracted. Yeah.
as part of the story that is told. It's funny that he did what he did. Bad Bunny did what he did in the Puerto Rico thing. We just got through teaching that, and how the United States acquired Puerto Rico from Spain.
Yes. Yo.
And what the United States did to those countries, those islands, those countries, whatever you want, they were not originally American countries.
Corey, I got a
Yeah.
question for you. I get that, but what they got to do with football?
So
Why are we putting? Why are politics merging with sports?
because there's an issue, Eric. There's an issue in society that on the largest platform in the world, people are using to use their voice. Like, it shouldn't be anything wrong with that.
When has it not been an issue in this country? Sports is what we use to take our minds away from this garbage.
That's the problem.
Why are y'all bringing it into it? Everything
the
we
problem.
live in it. So for 3 hours, I want to watch football. I want to watch basketball. I want to watch baseball. I don't want to think about all this stuff.
Because some
But
people,
when I'm watching football and I'm watching basketball, you bringing that into this. So it's sports, man. Sports and politics don't go together.
Can I say something?
Entertainment and politics don't go together. I don't understand. I don't know how that happened. I don't care who Michael Jackson like as a government official. His thoughts may not help my people. Or I don't understand how that mixes. Entertainment.
You
Y'all
wanna
entertain,
yeah,
y'all
hold up,
sing,
Trap.
y'all dance.
You wanna know when it started? You wanna know when it started? I could give you a
Yeah.
perfect example when it started.
When it started.
Jesse Owens in the Olympics, standing on that platform in front of Nazi Hitler at the Olympics in Germany in 1930 something, just like this. That's when it started. That's when that transition of, hey, look at the platform. I'm the baddest black man in the world, and I'm standing in front of this Nazi. Here you go. And that's when it started.
I get that.
Every individual, every minority after that had an opportunity to use their platform to say, hey, this stuff ain't right. Here's why I'm bringing it to your attention. Because I got your attention. Because I know you're watching this sport, and I know you're going to have to pay attention to me because I'm on this platform. If you're not taking that opportunity to spread whatever message you got, because it could go two ways. They could use that platform to spread hate as well. But you know what happens? Love is greater than hate. Corey just said it. People ain't gonna sit there and let you spill all that hate out. There's too much. Too many
but
people that don't want to see that.
there's no way that you can put politics and love in the same sentence because somebody loses all the time. That's what I'm saying. You can't bring it into sport. If you gonna talk about love, then you love thy brother, you love thy neighbor. But when you go into politics, somebody
But the
loses in
issue,
politics. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, the
Somebody
ones that ain't
loses.
love. All right, Trap, go ahead, Trap.
So at no point last night was Bad Bunny's performance political. It was cultural, but it was not political. There was not a single political slogan that was given last night in Bad Bunny's performance. I love every single thing about Bad Bunny's performance because he showed you his heritage, his culture. It was a different side of America that is seldom seen and seldom celebrated. Um, and I get what you're saying, E, about why does it have to be political? It wasn't political. I don't think anybody's
Okay.
performance as a halftime show has ever been political. I think it was made
That
to be political because of the right's uh, desire to have their own thing. That's why we're having this
that was my
conversation
question,
because
Travis.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was another something that happened on Super Bowl Sunday that became political. Is TPUSA
Okay.
having their own halftime show? It was because they created the political standpoint of it all. I
Gotcha.
I think the halftime show has always been an awesome thing because it's a added piece of entertainment in between your football uh, game. It,
Yeah.
it and it became an opportunity to celebrate the biggest names in the business at that time in the middle of a football game to keep you interested during that time, and it's become a money grab now. Um, I my concern is that next year who's gonna be the halftime performer, and will it be another debacle where we have a whole nother side of America trying to do their own thing for the halftime show and creating a political problem instead of it just being a cultural opportunity to share people to share their culture side.
I seen a
Well,
few artists already. They already asking for Chris Brown to do it. So
Yeah.
if
he'll
he
never
get
do
that
it.
call, that's a whole nother issue with that. But
They'll never give it
who's
to
more
him.
deserving than him? I mean, just think about it. Just an entertainer, just a performer, just who can really do a better show than him if you really can just think about it.
So I
I'd
just
say do
think
a variety style. My suggestion would be do a variety style. You have 13 minutes, have four artists representing four different genres, and just have them in variety style, just feeding off of one another. And at the end, they come together and perform a nice song at the end.
So you don't think Chris Brown should be able to do it?
I didn't say that. I think
He
Chris
won't.
Brown
He'll
should be
never
able to
get the
do it,
invite.
but Chris
Oh,
Brown doesn't make music that is able to be broadcast like that. Let's just say that
man, you
because
crazy. You only got to pick. You only got.
he's not the Chris Brown
You only,
of when he first came out. He says a
but
lot
the
of cuss
super.
words and he refers to a lot of coochie.
But think about the Super Bowl. It's your
Hmm.
career. He can go through and pick 8, 5, 10 songs out. He just did the tour, the Chris Bowl that tore the world up. So I mean, he doing this thing. He's setting out a range to this day. So
Well, it's controlled by Rock Nation. So
yeah,
what's up, Corey?
hey, man, I'm just taking it in tonight, brother.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
just
y'all
I
know y'all
just
know who started the halftime show? You know how it came about?
the living color and living color.
Hmm.
Yup. That's
And
crazy.
so that made it. They only started it in 91, I think.
Hmm.
yeah.
So
93. I think they
yeah,
said
so it's not
93.
it's not that old. So a lot of folks ain't really got to do it. So it ain't
Yeah,
one of them
there's a lot of
situations where
names.
you deserve to do it. Yeah, it's a lot of folks that ain't got the opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
So they tried to go back and get some of them legends on them, but it just never was political. It was just people just got up there just sung hits,
Hmm.
and it wasn't it wasn't all that other stuff to it. It was a show,
Right.
like a pre-show. This is what I do. I want to showcase my songs, so after this, I can do my show and y'all can come see me. Michael Jackson, I mean, that's what everybody did. Prince sung in the rain. I don't know.
Mike got up there and stood for 5
I'm just
minutes straight and didn't say nothing, and everybody in the
Yeah.
stadium went crazy. He just stood there, and everybody in America was yelling at their TV.
is the silhouette,
Yeah,
just the
right.
silhouette.
Right.
Right.
So I mean, so that's what it's been.
I think for me, just the part that that kind of I think that people should kind of take sit back and take a look at is instead of hating on it, it should invoke a like, dang, what are they saying? Hey, what's up with these backgrounds? Hey, the curiosity part, right? Like
Hmm.
like I don't know this stuff, and it I'm sure it's got a message. Man, maybe I should go look into that. Or maybe I should
Rap
do
me
this. But folks ain't got that. I guess folks ain't
Like,
got that part of the brain where the
they
curiosity
do.
part
It's
is
just
thinking,
it's just like rap music, G. To some folks, that's how rap music sounds. When they first started, my daddy would say that. Cut that
hmm
booga booga
it's
stuff
true.
out. It took a lot.
or
It took a
or
long time to get on. Yeah, it's
or
rap. Same
even
thing. Everybody still don't listen to rap like that.
true. Even last night, or I meant not last night, even on Sunday night, the power poles. A lot of people don't understand what the symbolism of the power poles was about. I don't know if people remember, but Puerto Rico got hit by a hurricane and was without power for months. And that was what part of
6 months of
that
no
was
power,
about. Just
rolling
no
blackouts.
power. Yeah, that was huge. And
Like
and
there was
what
a lot of
people
symbolism. The sugar canes.
the sugar cane. Yeah. Him giving the award to the little boy. I don't think
Yup.
people understood who that little boy was in the moment. But if you put that hat on his head, you would have known exactly that's the little
That
boy
it
that
wasn't him.
it wasn't him.
It wasn't him, Trap. It wasn't him.
I thought it was. I'm
That was
serious. I thought it
verified.
was him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was verified. It came afterwards. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I posted, then a lot of things started coming through. He's just
Gotcha.
another young actor. So
Gotcha.
the symbolism on that was he was telling when he presented the Grammy to himself, it was
Mhm.
supposed to be him as little saying, "Hey, believe in yourself, because this is where you could be at."
Gotcha.
That's what that symbolism was. Because I
Yeah.
thought the same thing. I was like, "Oh snap!"
It looked like
Yeah.
the sun to me.
Well,
Yeah, I
it
mean
looked like somebody.
it very much like
And
yeah,
then the couple
so much.
actually getting married. The couple that actually got married.
Yeah,
Like that's huge. It was cute too.
and
And at the same time, they
that
better
one
stay
was
married.
they invited Bad Bunny to their wedding. So
Mhm.
Bad Bunny was like, "Well, why don't y'all get married at the Super Bowl?" Like, damn, okay.
That's nice.
So
And
So
what did you guys think about the actual game?
boring. The first
hey,
3 quarters was boring as all get out.
So
I was super
Trap don't
bored.
like defensive.
I mean,
I didn't think it was boring.
I played defense. I was not. I was like, man, come on, somebody do something.
So, so I think that's why it was so good for me, because both we got a chance to experience not only the Seahawk defense for 3.5 quarters, we got a chance to experience the Patriot defense.
Mhm.
We can look at the score and say, well, the score was what it was, but the 3.5 quarters,
Hey,
the Patriots
yup,
was playing football. And
yup.
I think for me, that that was fun for me because neither team, like, that's how good the defense was. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
they try. It's not like they weren't trying to score points or move the chains.
Mhm.
They were trying to move the chains but the defense was just that
Yup.
good that they couldn't move the chains.
Mm-hmm.
And then Seattle got that slip out the back and for the first touchdown, but like field goals to hold the team
Yup.
Field goal.
Seattle to field goals. You know what I mean? Like it's for me, like that's what football is. Yeah, we want to see 1,000 points and race and you know what I mean, but sometimes, man, football needs to be football, and that's what football is. I'm not gonna let you score.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do something.
Yup.
You know what I mean? So that's just what it was for me. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it because we got a chance to experience that during the national during the national championship. We got a track meet during the national championship
Uh-huh.
with two of the most unlikely teams to be there. So you know what I'm saying? Like that was my experience.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that. And this was a completely different experience, which I enjoyed as well. I didn't think it was boring. Now, I was probably doing what everybody else was doing, screaming at my TV, like, come on, man. Like, get rid of the ball. Come on, man. Like, take a shot downfield. Come on, man. Like, but it was football. So that was me.
I agree with you, see. I thought it was the defense came up when they needed to come up. And they were balling out all the way up until about that 2-3 minute mark left in the third quarter. And then Seattle's defense was just overpowering. Like they
Yeah.
was just killing them linemen. Like
Can you
that left side of the line,
like
What 14
about-
pressure?
man.
think about what the score predictions were? Like it wasn't even going to be a game. And it was, to me, the complete opposite. Like it was a
What
complete
was the
opposite.
spread on it
Shit, probably 1,000.
46 and a half
for
or
Seattle?
11 and a half. The 11 and a half, the spread was Seattle. And
Like
then the over was like 46 and a half.
it was a complete opposite. You know what I mean? So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it from that was the grind, man. Like that was steel toe boots and hard hat, bro. Like that was,
I liked it enough because there was plays that kept you interested.
yeah,
Like you were like, oh snap, they're going downfield.
yeah,
And Christian Gonzalez.
yep.
I was like, "Ooh, yo, where did he come from?" And then he did it again, couple drives later. He did it again. I'm like, hey, that boy a baller. He was,
So
man.
so I want to ask this question, Travis. You can start off with it. I didn't get a chance to watch Super Bowl, so y'all seen it. So watching those two teams, how far are we away from those teams? Atlanta
Atlanta?
Falcons, that is. From your observation, what do we need to
I
do?
could I couldn't even really tell you. Because I don't have an opinion on Atlanta Falcons like that. But they may, if as long as coaching pans out for Atlanta, uh maybe 2 years, if the coaching and lines up with the player personnel that they have. Because they got talent. Atlanta has talent. As long as they answer the quarterback question, um, maybe 2 years away
Yep.
from that. I I I would hope. I would hope. Um, but that's all I got. I don't have much.
Man, Seattle, like if we looking at us being equaling up to Seattle, that game they put together was like all around. Like everybody participated in that win. You had Walker, you had Donald, you had that line protecting for Donald, you had
Special
the tight
teams.
end, the rookie tight end, special teams was balling. Yeah, JSN didn't even get a catch till what, the third quarter or something like that. Like he didn't really do anything. Like they was locking him down, but other role players came up. I don't think, and like Travis said, for the quarterback, we definitely got to find quarterback. We ain't got a quarterback that can just stay out of trouble. Like
Mhm.
Donald was making plays. If he was getting rushed, he make a little slight move to the left. There goes the dude. If he needed to take off and run, he'd take off and run. He was making smart passes. There was a couple in there where they took a chance, but the chances he
Yes,
was
sir.
taking was only the receiver could get it. Like he
Yep.
wasn't forcing it into a hole.
Oh my
Either my
God.
receiver's gonna get it or
Or
nobody's
nobody.
getting it.
Oh my God.
And so it was like it was an all around thing. And then the defense, I think we can be that defense, but man, that front four for Seattle was on Drake May's tail. Like they was on him instantly, eating that lineup. So if we didn't have old James Pierce, we might have that in 2 years. But with the decision, the stuff that's going on, folks say we cursed. We cursed from having a pass rush. We get a pass rush, and then all of a sudden we got some
Nigga go to
dang
jail.
police stories and I'm like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
So that right there alone, I think is going to change the way we draft since we don't have even a first round pick because of the James Pierce thing. So now we got to wait till the second round. We may have to find an immediate replacement for him to even stay on par with what we did this year. Unless we make a splash somewhere else on a free agent, which we don't that ain't us. Y'all saying that, y'all we don't make big splashes in free agents. Hell, I was surprised we got Jesse Bates a couple years ago.
Yeah.
That was like the biggest splash ever. It's like, wait, hold up, we did this way. But yeah, we got a ways. I'll put it that way. But I don't think it's gonna be this next. I don't think it's gonna be this next upcoming year unless we do something crazy at quarterback that none of us can see. Honestly, because that's the biggest question mark right there. Is who they gonna put behind center?
What
Yeah,
about you, C?
I agree with G. First and foremost, we gotta find somebody to move the chains. We gotta find a quarterback. I think secondly is just letting that defense play. Let them fly around and hit people. Let it be a beautiful, violent collision.
Yep. Because
And
we got hitters.
yeah, I think
We got some hitters.
the most important piece is gonna be a quarterback. That's gonna be the most important piece because I think that we win 4 of those games with a quarterback that we lost this.
Easily.
And I'm talking
And a kicker.
I'm talking methodical, positive quarterback. Like I'm talking somebody that know how to play the position. Know how to stay out, like G said, stay out of trouble. So you gotta find a quarterback. Got some Justin Field athlete.
We need somebody that just can manage the game.
Yeah.
If they can manage the game and move the chains and not do nothing crazy, we could that's all we need. We don't need flashy. We need a dude that if he get in trouble, then he know to just take off a run, slide, get out of the way. There ain't many of them.
No.
Hey, what y'all think about getting Stetson?
About what?
He
If he
should be
become a free
available.
agent.
He should be available.
If they think they said Stetson may be available. Mac Jones.
I doubt the Rams let Stetson go though.
They're talking
Because
about it.
the Rams might actually just draft somebody.
They're talking about it.
And never mind. I was thinking Trey Lance, but Lance is the backup for Herbert. But
So what happens to Deshaun Watson? Does he get cut?
done.
Does he get cut by Cleveland? And do the Falcons go back double dip and get him?
No. That's not a good move.
Cause he I think he healthy, so I say something that he might be coming back this for Cleveland. So
nah, I think that shit no sale. I think he need to go and retire. And
Yeah, they done redid his contract like 2 or 3 times already too. So they probably on the next one's probably gonna be a buyout for sure.
I think he
Yeah,
just
that's
got
what I'm
baptized.
saying. So yeah, I seen
He,
that. So he'll probably be out. He'll probably be available.
nah, that's not a good move.
I
Like,
don't, I
dude
don't
ain't
think Atlanta
played
want to
in
Yeah,
waste that kind of money.
2 or 3 years.
some.
They
Yeah,
Gotta
still got
get
to
two,
yeah. He
recoup.
three.
ain't. He ain't played any like. He hasn't played any real significant downs for at least 2 years.
Right.
Yeah, nah, not for where you trying to go. You
But
don't get
but he ain't gonna think about after this contract though. That's pretty much a wrap for him. So he probably just get whatever the league minimum is as a quarterback. So you probably can get him for a little bit of nothing. Just come in
no,
and be a backup.
Not with
nah.
his ego.
We don't need no
Nah.
backup. We need a starting quarterback.
Mhm.
We need a starting
They say they
quarterback.
got him. They say they got him.
He out.
Trust the process.
He out.
He's supposed to
Yeah,
be back.
Penix ain't coming back this season at all. I
Man,
don't.
come
I
on,
don't.
man.
He's
I
supposed to.
don't. Dog. This is
I
fifth
think what they
surgery,
say
bro. I don't.
week 6.
No way.
That's what they shoot for week 6.
No way.
This is third surgery.
Then he'll be
So
out by week 9 because he'll
so
get
Yeah.
injured again.
hey, that what they that what these folks talking about. So he should be back by week 6. So they just gotta get somebody to fill in his spot. They say he the one.
Nah,
I don't know.
we don't need.
I don't know what they seen in him anyway, but hey,
I mean,
I
he
don't.
threw
I
a
don't
lot.
think
He threw a
Atlanta
lot.
got the. I don't think Atlanta got the time to wait on him to get back by week
No,
6.
that's what
I
I
don't.
mean. We
They
need a
they don't
starting
have the
quarterback.
time.
But I
They
mean,
they go
Penix,
if they
Penix
wait for
did
him for
look
week
good.
6 and go 0-6.
Penix did look good coming out. Like we can't do that.
not for a first round pick though.
So all I said was Penix looked good coming out of Washington. That's it. Where we picking
But
doesn't.
that's the issue.
So say
Penix did
that
look
he
good,
wouldn't work.
but
It's the
mm,
same thing
But
with your boy, the Kyle what's his name? Kyle Pitts. He in the same boat.
nah,
Pitts
I disagree
underperformed.
with that.
Pitts
That
Pitts
part.
got
I,
potential.
I think
But
for Pitts as being
he
Pitts,
did
boy,
did he
him,
underperform because of the pick?
he ain't had no quarterback.
When he was the
Yeah,
first
Pitts.
pick, eighth pick.
I mean,
So
yeah, he was the
he's
number
going
3
against the
pick.
pick. That's what I'm saying. You're going against the pick. So he probably having a decent career as a tight end, but your career is
No,
always gonna be going against that pick. You was
his
a
only good
If he
years
would
is
have
his
been,
first year and his past year.
if he was a
Every other
second,
year's
third,
been
he would be good. But you were first pick.
if this dude would have played with Matt Ryan, he'd be a 3 or 4 time Pro Bowler already.
there.
I agree. I agree with that. I agree with
Yeah.
that. I agree.
So to me, he's a dependable player, or the dependent player rather. He's a tight end. You have to have a quarterback to
That's
get
looking for him.
him the ball. I don't think
But
that
you
it was a bad. I don't think it was a bad pick. I don't think coming out of Florida, that dude being 6'4"
Monster.
and 225 or whatever, 230, and what he did in Florida, that was not a bad pick. We just didn't
No,
have
it
nobody to
wasn't.
get him.
It wasn't a bad
We
pick
just
at all. Yeah, I think
at
he
that
was.
spot where you could have
no,
Now I
got Jordan Davis,
no,
I'd
or you
man.
could have
I'd have
got
taken
It's,
I'd have taken
it's
I'd have taken.
always hindsight. If that dude would have had
Mhm.
a quarterback, if he would have had
Yeah.
a quarterback, he would have been. We'd be talking 4-time Pro Bowl tight end.
Mhm.
He doesn't. He didn't have a quarterback.
But
So
Now,
I get what you saying, but what did you see in him that made you feel like he was gonna transition the game? He's not no Brock
Did
Bowers. They don't even
what?
have
did
the
you
same
look at
college career.
You
Did you
crazy?
look at him in
I
Florida?
get he
Did
a
you
freak,
did you look at
I
but
think,
he didn't do what Brock did for Florida at Georgia.
dude,
he was
you better go back
unstoppable,
and
who
look
E.
at
Kyle
that
Pitts,
number.
yeah, did.
You better
Kyle
go back
He
and
Pitts
didn't
look
was
at
do
that.
Yeah, he
what
did.
Brock
unstoppable.
does.
He did
Yeah,
it shorter
I
though. He
can't do
only did
that.
it like 1 or 2 years.
He got
Yeah,
hurt
but he was
one year
that dude was
when
that
Georgia
he
before
was a
Georgia.
machine.
He had a lot of ability.
what he
But
was
did he
doing
put
was
it up?
what he did was what he showed Brock Bowers what to do.
Oh, so
It was
that's
a
what you
blueprint.
telling me. So
Boy,
you telling me you got a solid offense and you got a solid defense. You got an opportunity to either build your offense or build your defense. You got Kyle Pitts and you got Jordan Davis come up. You telling me you go with Kyle Pitts over
Yeah.
Jordan Davis?
No.
Kyle Pitts coming
That
off an
wasn't what was
injury.
available.
Yes,
That wasn't what was available.
yes. Kyle
I'll
Pitts
tell
went
you who
eight.
was available.
Kyle Pitts went
It
eight,
was
didn't
no. What it was that draft had Micah Parsons in it. You had Patrick Surtain in it, and it had a couple other people in it. It didn't have Jordan Davis. That was the following years. So I'm with E on the draft portion. Like for the pick number and what was available and what we needed, we definitely would have rather had Micah Parsons, Patrick Surtain II, and them cats over. I mean, I think Penei Sewell also
he? Listen,
was around
listen,
them picks as well.
listen. He went number 4 to Atlanta. This was what
That's
before him. Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, 3 quarterbacks. Kyle Pitts was the first quarterback to go after him. Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Penei Sewell, J.C. Horn, Patrick Surtain, Devontae Smith, Justin Fields, Michael Parsons, Rashawn Slater. That's just like the top 13.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tough.
that's what I'm saying. It's like for what we needed at the time, the Pitts pick was not the best pick
Like,
at
how
all.
do you go with Pitts
Um,
over all them?
But when is
Michael
Atlanta
Parsons.
ever really nailed a first round draft pick?
That is
exactly.
that's the problem right
So
there,
that was the
Travis.
expectation.
We
Like
never
they're
get it
gonna mess
right.
it up.
That is the problem right there. And we say
Mike
that.
Vick, Mike Vick.
That
We all know,
post Mike Vick,
but that was
post
foolproof. Yeah, that was
post Matt
foolproof.
Ryan, post Matt Ryan,
Matt,
because Matt Ryan was our last solid draft pick in the first round.
Julio.
that's a given.
Julio,
Yeah,
You can't say no
Gangster
given.
too.
Julio was a given.
Julio was a
Julio
first
gonna
round
do the
pick.
same
He
thing
was like,
anywhere he went.
I think Julio was like 10 or 11 or somewhere around there.
Yeah, Julio was the number 1 receiver at Alabama. He was gonna do the same thing. The best pick besides Matt Ryan, in my opinion, well, y'all say Matt was a first pick. I say it was Grady Jarrett, because Grady Jarrett was a 5th
So
round pick.
Julio Jones was 2011,
Damn.
Bless you.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
Julio,
man.
that was a given.
and Matt Ryan
Michael Vick
was
was
2008. So okay, so Julio Jones was the last solid draft
Yeah.
first round draft pick for Atlanta.
now you don't get credit for that. That's a given. He was already an
Man. Well, fellas, we coming up on an hour. I think we hit plenty of topics and definitely something to keep the week talking and chatting. Do y'all got anything y'all want to put out for the last hoorah, like outro?
When we dropping this week?
Yeah, I should have it up probably Thursday.
Okay. Well, I want to say happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Hope y'all enjoy the weekend. Don't get locked up. Stay safe.
Love
Alright,
your
well,
family. Love your folks. Love your family. Tell your people that's close to you that you love them. Tomorrow's not a given for anybody. So yeah, love your people today. Give them their flowers while they can smell.
bet. Anything for you, see?
Hey, man, if you ain't got you a committee, you better get you one.
P.S.
Bet.
Alcohol is in wine. So I know people drinking wine and driving. Alcohol is in wine.
And with that, y'all, my little spiel is you're more important than you think you are. So realize that and use that. Love y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Well, holla. Out, y'all.